Real shit, man. Listen, it's all or nothing for me. Don't get in my way. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's Culture 5950, man, aka No Face, man. I earned these names. Feel me? Like,
Yo, what's up, man? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Culture 5950, aka No Face. The big cups in the building, man. I know y'all ain't seen me in a while. I miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm here though. I'm definitely here though. Listen, man, I got a few things, a few gripes I want to get off my chest, a lot of things I want to talk about, man. So we gonna sit here and we gonna vibe. Yeah, I got some new music, you know what I'm saying? Got some new music and I got some classics. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna sit here and vibe, get into a little conversation, make sure everybody know what it is, man, because we here. This 845&mansion Square Park. You see what it is, man. I'm here with you. Let's go.
Lil God. Big racks in my hands, nigga. Huh? Cause I've been getting money since the 8th grade. Huh? Fuck. Long way out the gutter. Project, baby, I'm a dirty motherfucker. Niggas that I grow with, I swear it's hard to trust them. Wasn't shit to do, but we was always up to something. Don't bring no new faces around here, niggas get the clutching. Niggas see us winning, now they with us all of a sudden. You know that nigga lying if he put that on his cousin. See a nigga stunting, got him sick to his stomach. You know how I be bumming. I just blew 20 in sacks like it was nothing. When my mother just called me to ask me to hold something. If the plug gon' front me, I make sure I owe nothing. And you know a nigga loyal, I'm winning, my bros coming. Baby mama just made me 100, she sold 100. If the feds come right at the door, don't say nothing. I just caught me a Rari. They tell me I was selfish cause my kids couldn't fit in. Stop for a minute, then go trade it for a Bentley truck. Scar on my stomach cause this dirty bitch set me up. See me tripped out in this fashion, but you know the weapon tuck. Love me when I'm doing bad, but hate me when I'm going up. Shit is so disgusting, how I'm fighting on my brother, but still fighting for justice. If you're a real hustler, the pandemic was nothing. I walked out with 600 and both of my wrists busting. Felt chills listening to these bars, it's so touching. They don't wanna say it, but they love to see a nigga down. Remember, real shit was the trending sound, but it's crazy clout chasing taking over now. And the full how I pull up is something nice. See niggas blow 100 that copper core on the dice. Real hustlers, they gon' send a bitch on a flight. You know the word came from Cali, I had to double the price. These niggas love to see you doing bad, but they hate to see you doing good. When I pull up, they like, who is that? I'm like, nigga, yeah,
Yeah, y'all know what it is. That's the boy Loopy Pharrell, man. This is 845&mansion Square Park. I'm here with the boy Culture 5950, the big cups in the building. I'm here, man. I'm doing what I do. I mean, listen, man. I got some gripes, I got some things to get off my chest. So listen, first and foremost, man, let me, whatever you're doing right now, man, just stop what you're doing, man, and just listen to the jewels, right? I told y'all we gonna do a lot of different things on this season right here, 845&mansion Square Park, man. And one of the things we gonna do, man, is we gonna give people real insight. You understand what I'm saying? And when I mean real insight, I mean the truth. Because I see, like, out here, a lot of people rather live in a fantasy world that they develop for themselves instead of just living out the truth. And I understand, people got this saying going around like, this is my truth, that's their truth, that's his truth, her truth. But it's only one truth, all right? It's 4,400,000,000 people all across the globe, right? It cannot be 4,400,000,000 truths all across the globe, all right? So there's no such thing as his truth, my truth, or they living out their truth. Nah, they living out the truth. That's it. It's only one truth. See, we sit here and we start playing games with the words and shit. That's why the dictionary is expanding. They adding shit and all that. Like the kid that got that got away with killing the people in the car accident, drunk driving and shit. They came up with a word for that shit called affluent. Some shit that rich people could just get away with doing shit like, because they rich, they don't know the difference between right or wrong. So that's affluent or some crazy shit. While average regular people get 25 to life, vehicular homicide and shit like that. See, that's what happens when you got people living out their truth instead of living out the truth. I mean, people get away with shit like that, unjustified shit. You know what I'm saying? And then people, people come around with energies that's off. You see what I'm saying? Like, the world is based on energy. Everything that exists because it derives from a component of energy. Everything, even the thought of a God, the thought itself is energy. You see what I'm saying? So without energy, there wouldn't even be a thought of a God. There wouldn't even be nobody to be around to even come up with a plan to say, all right, we're going to have people fear unseen God that exists everywhere. Make that make sense? So everything is based on energy. So when you bring a certain type of energy around, you change the dynamics of what was already there. So you can't say or deflect being the problem when you the initiator, because your energy came around and changed everything up. It's just people responding to the energy. See what I'm saying? It's like you standing there having a normal conversation with your friend, and everything is good. And then one of your other friends come around and they mad, and they come around, they just standing there. That shit make you stop talking and make you want to find out why this energy is like that. It's the same thing. Everything is based on energy. Without energy, will nothing exist. Nothing. That's just facts. That is the truth. That's not my truth. That's not her truth. That's not his truth. That's not their truth. That is the truth. The only thing that matters in the world is the truth. There's only one truth. So everybody running around with this, I'm living my truth and all that, you can't. You can only live one truth. That's it. Because if that was the case, then it would be 4,400,000,000 truths running around the world. And it doesn't happen like that. That's just the reality. That's just facts. So we got to get out of this fantasy world and start dealing with the truth. And once you start dealing with the truth, then you start understanding yourself and respecting your environment around you. You won't let your environment around you dictate the person you are or the energy you give off. Because the environment around you is not more powerful than you. You just got to be in tune with yourself and understand the science of you. And then you'll know that when you come outside, you dictate, because you give off the energy that dictates. You give off the energy that creates, that structures things, that put things in its proper perspective. But you got to be in tune with yourself, which means you got to be disciplined in your emotions. You got to be disciplined in what you eat. You got to be disciplined in what you read, what you hear, what you speak, what you study. It's a lot of discipline, and with discipline comes sacrifice. See, you can't get a reward if you don't put no work in. See, people want the reward, but they don't want to put the work in to get the reward. Understand what I'm saying? So now it becomes, what happens is people want things to be one side, but that's not how life is. That's the reality of life, is that it's a duality. It's two sides to everything. See what I'm saying? We're not even one-dimensional creatures. We're three-dimensional creatures. So it can't be one side to life. That's impossible. Just by the laws of nature, that's impossible and improbable on itself. So we got to make things make sense. We got to give off an energy that actually represents the person that you are and not the person that you're trying to be. Because see, what you're trying to be is not you. What you're trying to be is you. But the person you trying to be now is not you. That's why it's not working. That's why it's faulty. That's why it's bumps everywhere. Because the person you trying to be is really not you. So you got to go back and do a self inventory and figure out who you really are. Because once you figure out who you really are, then you become in tune with yourself and everything around you, because now you're dealing with self. You're dealing with the first laws of nature, which is self-preservation. I mean, this is just facts. This is jewels to live by, or jewels just to live and get by at the same time, whatever. You know what I mean? But we got to get back to the truth. We can't sit here lying just because society, the system of society, has you stuck within this whole cocoon of status quoism. Nah, the people set the status quo, not the politicians. It's the people that set the status quo. Even in the Constitution, whether you want to believe in it or not, when it starts off, it says we the people. It doesn't say we the politicians. It says we the people. But somehow along the line, they done tricked us into thinking that we need representation as the people when we don't. Because the people that's supposed to be our representation is not representing us. And this is why it's such a power struggle within these offices and these confines and these institutions. It's such a power struggle. It became so deep that now the power struggle and leak within the families, because the families is trying to follow the status quo and what's being set as status. Nah, I got a whole bunch of truths I'm gonna break down today. I just wanted to warm y'all up and let y'all know, like, this is where we going with it. This is where we going with it. 845 and Major Square Park, man. With your boy Culture 5950, man.
It's K's the Terrific.
Let go. Do you wanna club tonight? Ball tonight? I'ma see you in the flood tonight. Do you wanna party tonight? I'ma love down the street. I'ma party decide. Do you love somebody? Do you want somebody? Cause I need your body. Come on, make we turn up. Hey, nigga wanna fun, nigga got me fucked up. So family got love, family so fucked up. I swear to my love life got me fucked up. So shorty got me fucked up. 1, 2, 3 got me fucked up. Hey, nigga wanna fun, nigga got me fucked up. So family got love, family so fucked up. I swear to my love life got me fucked up. So shawty got me fucked up. I want to got me fucked up.
We turn up, got the street on fire, it burn up. We turn up, got this club on fire, it turn up. We turn up, got the street on fire, it burn up. We turn up, got this club on fire, it turn up. Watch the girl them a bubble and a wind up, and shit them behind up. All of them when they want touch and want spot up. Me know you look sexy. Girl, me like how you carry for your body when you're touching at the party. Everything well ready. Girl, you're dressed to impress. You turn up, cause your style them burn up. You turn up, cause me love how you want wind up.
We turn up. I wanna have me fucked up.
Yeah, that's the boy day they turn up, man. Y'all already know what it is. 845 and Major Square Park. I'm here with your boy Culture 5950, man. I'm in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I told y'all, man, I'm gonna address many things, man, because I mean that's that's how I feel today. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna give you the truth. That's how I feel today. I just feel like addressing things. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a real big issue out here, people. We got a big issue out here. We got an issue because our kids have been taught the wrong way. And I say that because all the real individuals was gone. Everybody was gone, either dead or locked up. So what was left out here was, I think I broke this down before, but I'm gonna do it slower so everybody can understand. So what was left out here was a bunch of individuals that probably ratted on a nigga, did something with some fake shit, snake shit, whatever. But individuals that never lived the game right. You know what I'm saying? It was never 10 toes down on what it was supposed to be. And these are the individuals that was in the streets. Those are the ones that was teaching our kids, raising our kids, whether they was in the streets or not. See what I'm saying? They got everything out here backwards. They got good kids wanting to be bad. And they got bad kids wanting to be badder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ran into so many good kids that's trying their hardest to be bad. I got a nephew that was at one point trying his hardest to be bad. And I look at him and I'm like, why? Like, why? What's wrong with being good? And you really not bad. You understand what I'm saying? Like, like you really not a bad kid. That's the thing that's crazy about it, because you 21, you don't got a record, you ain't got a ticket, you ain't got an infraction, you don't have nothing. So you're not a bad kid. So you just trying to be bad. So then it's like, I'm like, well, listen, when I was 21, I was coming out of Southport Correctional Facility, going to my next facility for putting in some work in another spot. Like, in 21, in the eyes of the law, I'm an adult. So I look at some of these kids and I'm like, yo, why though? Like, give me a good reason why you trying to be bad. Why you trying to make people feel like, you know, like it's hard for you? Like, why? Like, it's not. Let me give you one reason why it's not hard for a lot of kids, right? Because for one, I know for a fact that I stood on them blocks and, you know what I mean, been in certain areas and certain places where money was getting got. And I was with some of y'all parents getting that money. And we all had the same thought in our head that we doing this so y'all don't gotta do it. And niggas was getting a good amount of money unless motherfuckers started smoking crack or something. You know what I'm saying? But niggas was making money. So I know for a fact that if you in the streets and you being bad, it's just something that you want to do. Because I was next to your moms or your pops on them same blocks, getting money with the same objective in mind. I'm doing this so my kids don't have the results. The results wasn't good all the time. Some dudes got locked up, some niggas got shot, some niggas made it. Some niggas had to go to jail before they came home and touched their money. You know what I'm saying? So the results wasn't good all the time, but I'm saying what I know for a fact is I was standing out there on the same blocks with your parents. And we all had the same thoughts in mind that we doing this now so y'all don't have to do this. So if you out there just doing it, you doing it because you want to do it. You think it's cool. You think it's you think it's a trend or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to do it. Because for one, the game ain't the same as it was when we was doing it. We caught that shit at its prime. That shit was like it was legal. It ain't like that now. It ain't like that now. So, and that's what's going on. So everything is so backwards because you had the wrong people raising our kids. You know what I mean? And I say I was because I was locked up. So mine was out here getting raised, and her uncles was locked up and all that shit. You know what I mean? So, and not, it don't even have to be a direct teaching. It could be an indirect teaching, like it passed on and rubbed off on from another one that got taught the wrong way. You see what I'm saying? So you unconsciously got taught the wrong way, but so you can't be blamed because You can't really blame the kids because they don't know. What they know now, they think it's the right way. Because real niggas wasn't out here to show them the right way. So the way that they know now, they think it's the right way. And the way that the real niggas trying to show them, they not trying to jack it. Because it's not what they was taught when they was growing up by these fake ass niggas out here. Because they don't know that these niggas is fake. So when real niggas come around, motherfuckers start trembling, and that's when the gossip and all that shit, he said, she said, yo, I heard this, I heard that. That's when all that shit start coming out. You know what I'm saying? So now your back is against the wall because it's like, all right, boom, nigga ain't trying to go back. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're like, y'all niggas must have forgot. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And that's what's going on. So now you gotta pick and choose whether or not you want to get caught back up in the vicious cycle or not. You got experience in it, but you gotta choose whether or not you want to get caught back up in the same vicious cycle that you wouldn't wish on your own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real shit. You don't want to be locked in a 5x8. You don't want to be locked nowhere nigga, with a month. You only got 3 things you can do. You ain't got no privacy, nigga. What you going to program, child, wreck, what? That's it. You only get 2 special things: a store and a package and a visit. That's it. 3. That's it. So you only doing a few things. Everybody know your business. You only come out this motherfucker for maybe 2 hours. You got a program that might turn into 4. You get a warehouse spot, nigga, that'll be 8 hours, but you ain't getting paid like you getting 15 cents an hour, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what trying to be bad gets you. A motherfucker telling you shut the fuck up and you can't do nothing about it. That's what trying to be bad gets you. So niggas ain't really bad. Because if you ain't dead yet, because I could say I was bad. I was 16. My first bid. When I caught my first bid, I was 16 years old, 90 pounds, soaking wet, no hair on my face. I was bad. So listen, man, ain't nothing wrong with being good, man. That's the basis of moral of the story. There ain't nothing wrong with being good, man. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker ain't telling you that, and they ain't encouraging you to just be this other character, then you need to step back and really look at that individual like a bozo. Like, why would you encourage that? Why? You know what I'm saying? And the only people that would encourage that people that ain't been through. And if they did, it was temporary and they ain't go through nothing when they went through. You know what I'm saying? Because you got them little scared bid 1 to 3 niggas go to these mediums and shit, and they don't go through nothing. They come home bragging, yeah, I got no marks on my face because you wasn't doing nothing. You wasn't involved in nothing. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't at all. I mean, so that don't mean you was holding it down the top, nigga. That just means you was a good kid. You mind your fucking business, kept your nose fucking clean, and you wasn't involved in nothing. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like now they try to demonize being good because everybody want to walk around and be a demon and not doing nothing to make them a demon. And don't have to. That's the whole shit. Niggas got both their parents, graduated high school jobs, and all. So why are you trying to be a demon? Continue doing the good shit that you doing. Like y'all, like this, I don't know. It's bugged out. It's backwards. It's backwards. I hate to say it sometimes, man, but prison is more organized than this shit out here. The people, everybody play their lane in prison. Niggas don't come out their lane. If you a lion, you running with lions. If you a tiger, you running with tigers. If you sheep, you running with the sheep. If you a rainbow, you running with the rainbows, nigga. That's it. Nobody coming out their lane trying to be something that they not. And once they do, it already gets blown up because shit happens and somebody leaves hurt. That's when you know anytime you see some jump off or whatever, that means somebody came out their lane. But you can't see that out here because everybody play out their lane out here. It's so many nondescript. I'm talking, man. I'm gonna say when I came home, man, I seen dudes standing on the block, Main Street, that was scared to death to be on the block when shit was real. Now you out there with a million cameras pointing at like blatantly the cameras is pointing right at you, nigga. Y'all niggas is out there comfortable on camera, just chilling. Yeah, so I don't know. Me and my niggas stopped standing on the block when Motorola pages came out, man. So I guess we was ahead of our time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm saying these my gripes I need to get off my chest, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a few more. It's about to get deep. You know what I mean? Let's get back to these videos, man. You here with Coach 5950, man.
Everything is a my thing, nigga, like we been spinning this shit for a minute, this shit getting whack, these niggas keep hiding. But we gon' keep spinning this shit till we see one of them, we gon' up and fry him. If he said that he jet, and that nigga broke that nigga in jet, he lying. He had a whole lot of mamas crying, no cap, be the reason for the sirens. Rocky got hit the fuck up, that nigga dead, he in his death now. QBG Mac K, they better sit down. Right there, hold on, wait. Lately been missing my brothers, I'm screaming free AB and SB. Back to this trap shit, back to this Brady, the gun that I got, this shit doing daddies. Niggas don't got the drop where he live. Oh, he think I ain't know where he live. Now he bet he gon' go his mans. Bullets gon' fuck him up and through his pants. We been spending this shit for a minute, this shit getting whack. These niggas keep hiding. But we gon' keep spending this shit till we see one of them, we gon' up and fry him. If he said that he jet, and that nigga broke that nigga in jet, he lying. We had a whole lot of mamas crying. No cap, we the reason for the silence. Fuck the snaps and they got to be trolling. On that block today, told me stay focused. Lock the doors on the drill and I'm folded. Bullets they caught him, ripped him out his clothing. Face shots just for thinking I'm drinking. Spending some sense, watch how I explode. Now the dots finding ways to reclose him. We got some knocks in the street that we bowling. No, she heard I'm a tweet. She a freak, so she fuck with the sleeves. So she came in with you, but she leave you with me. 40 ball can leave his picture on the team. I'm a ball, come turn his name into a street. Switch clocks, I've been fast like a streak. Quick throw, he didn't see I had the G. Roll up, break him up just like some weed. Don't run. That's some shit. Think that he's tough, but really he a bitch. Watch some freaks with his pole, made him play. No way I do too when I came with a switch. Hey, yo, Messi, who that? Let's go split. If he throw up, so 10 off the 10. Spin again if you think that you missed. You capping like you wasn't here. We been spinning this shit for a minute, this shit getting whack on it. But we gon' keep spinning this shit till we see one of them, we gon' up and fry him. If he said that he jet, and that nigga broke that nigga in jet, he lying. We had a whole lot of mamas crying. No cap, we the reason for the sirens. So my mother, I'm sorry for chillin'.
Yeah, you know what it is. You here with the boy Coach 5950, aka yo. Listen, man, I'm sorry, man. I missed y'all too, man. But I'm here. I'm back in full effect. Yeah, man, I came back with some gripes though, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know, a lot of things going on, man. Yo, let me tell you, the IRS, man. Yo, the IRS something else. Oh man, you know, people might hate what I'm about to say, man, but I'm gonna say it, man. I know you gotta understand why people sell drugs, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, because yo, when you dealing with the government, yo, man, listen, I fill my taxes out in January, get the estimate time February 20 something, whatever. It don't come. I hit them up. Boom, yo, what's happening? Yo, they picked you randomly to do some confirmation shit. Confirmation? What the fuck is that? You gotta verify that's you, so you get verification, this and that, boom, boom. You gotta wait till you get the letter. You gotta wait till you get the letter of verification because it's a number on the letter that you have to punch into online. This shit is crazy, son. And this shit take like 2-3 weeks to come. So now the letter comes, you get verified, and then they tell you you gotta wait 4 weeks. You gotta wait 4 more weeks to get your shit. My nigga. Yo, this shit got me so tight right now. I'm like, yo, listen, y'all didn't need me to verify when y'all took my motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like, why it's so hard to give me my shit? But when it was time for y'all to take that shit, I ain't have to verify. I ain't have to call nobody. I ain't even know you took it. This our government, man. This our system, man. This what motherfuckers saying they gonna live and die for, man. And they ain't living and dying for, man. Ain't nobody running around here strapping bombs to themselves talking about United States of America. Ain't nobody doing that. I ain't seen nobody do that yet. Yeah. So we ain't gonna sit here and be front. Ain't nobody dying for America, man. ain't nobody motherfuckers in the army, that shit become a job. Now that's your job, motherfucker. You done signed this contract. That's your job now. There ain't nobody willfully saying I'm gonna tie a bomb to my waist and run up in the building. United States of America. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. All these fake ass patriots and shit. I'm gonna be patriotic. Nah, you ain't patriotic, motherfucker. Because there's a lot of wrong shit going on right now, and ain't nobody rectifying none of that shit. So you ain't patriotic. You ain't being a patriot. You ain't being a patriot, motherfucker. You following the law. Straight up. You looking both ways. The light gotta turn red before you cross the street. Nigga, you following the law. You ain't gotta sit here in front for me, nigga. You gonna play that role. Don't front for me, man. Don't front for me. I ain't nobody to front for. Nah, man, I ain't nobody to front for, man. Nah, man. You ain't gotta do that for me. Oh, cause I ain't giving you no prize. I ain't giving you no prize. You know what I'm saying? So they say the things that you want to say, but I ain't giving you a prize. Well, we gonna up and fly. We don't sit here, man, 845 mansion square park, man. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy building, man. I just need people to wake up, man. I need people to start living the truth, man. I need people to start saying, yo, listen, man. We gotta realize that what we doing is we living in the haze, we living in the fog right now. See, they already trained y'all, man. They got y'all on this Molly Percocet shit, all that crazy shit. So they already got y'all. They got y'all brains and all that syrup shit. They got your brains already. They got you. You know what I'm saying? But we can break that. We can stop that. We can break that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be that way. We don't gotta follow that system. You don't gotta do that. It's all common sense. See, that's what they don't want you to deal with. They don't want you to deal with your strong sense, which is your common sense. They don't want you to deal with that. I mean, that's too powerful. When you start dealing with your common sense, and you start seeing things for what they really are and not for what they appear to be. I mean, and that's just that that's just that magnetic, that infinite, that's that infinite conscious mind, man. That common sense. That means you've been awake. Now you more awake. Fuck that woke shit, you awake. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's how it goes, man. You gotta be in tune with the energies around you, man. We all give off energy. We all, especially if you melanated. You black, you melanated, you give off the most energy on the face of the planet Earth, man. Like your energy is the reason why the fucking Earth is still existing. You just ain't conscious of that energy. That's what that melanin is, man. That is actually a different entity that exists on your body, man. This is the same shit when they talk about that D12 carbon that's expanding the universe, that dark matter. That's melanin, man. They talking about melanin, man. It's the same shit. It's the D12 carbon, man. It reacts. When you react to the sun, it reacts to the sun. It actually reacts to protect you. It acts with your brain cells, your immune system, your vision, everything. Everything. Why do you think they trying to extract that shit out of our bodies, man? They're literally trying to extract that shit out of our bodies and put it in their body because they know that's a superpower, man. They know that. And then they make you think the foods that you're supposed to eat ain't good, like watermelon. Watermelon it got what's called like electric ions in it, man, that feed your melanin. But they make you feel like it's bad, like they put a bad stereotype on it. You know what I'm saying? With all the black face drawings and the big lips and shit. And now it's like you ashamed to eat the actual food that actually feeds and nourishes your melanin. Shit is crazy, man. Like, this is what we gotta wake up from. This is what we gotta be conscious of. Instead of running around griping and hating on each other and just being just straight up just mean for no reason. Like, nah, you gotta be in tune. If you in tune, you'll never be that way because you'll know when to and when not to. And 9 out of 10, you don't have to unless it's time for war. That's the only time. That's the only time your aggression and anger it should be shown is in times of war. Because wars are inevitable. Like, don't make people have you thinking that that's not wars are inevitable. I mean, there was no war that was won with peace. There's no war that was won with peace. Every war was head up violence, and then peace was the result of the violence. See, this is what we got to accept. Like, it's nothing wrong with a negative. There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually what they call that. They call that destroying. You building, you destroy, then you build. You build, then you destroy. You destroy, then you build. Before you put a better building up in that, you got to tear down that building so you can put the better version of that building in the same place. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But see, what we do it in reverse. We use the tools that they throw out there and we tear each other down. And then we not building. You see what I'm saying? Like, we not building each other up. We tearing each other down. Rumors, stereotypes, this, that, I feel this. Yo, let me tell you something. And I learned this while I was locked up, right? Black people are the only people that can say they don't like somebody and don't know. And then the first thing they say is, nah, it's just something about it. But how? How can it be something about them if you don't know? It has to be something that you know or you think you know that makes you say, nah, it's something about it. Because you already put the something in there. This is what you stated. It's something about it. You see what I'm saying? So it had to be something heard or something that you know. But if you don't, then it's like, well, how? If you don't know. I seen that shit so much up north. Yo, that shit is crazy. I'm like, yo, I used to sit on my court and be like, yo, man, the most separated people in the yard is black people. All the white people sit together. If they can't fit on one court, they got like 3 courts together. All the Spanish dudes together. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the other motherfuckers together. The most separated people was black people. That shit is crazy. And that's just on a small scale, just sitting on my court, just because my shit was like on the top of the hill. So I'm sitting and I'm just looking down, just watching shit. Like an eagle on a perch, just watching. And I'm like, damn, the most separated people is my people. For the dumbest reasons, though. Like, some people don't even got a reason. Like I said, it's just something about them. But you don't know. This is crazy, man. Like, they use so many things to keep us separated, and we fall for the same shit all the time. And then you got brothers walking around saying we the supreme being, which is true. We are the supreme being, but for some reason, we keep falling for the same shit that we taught these motherfuckers. That's just facts. That's just taking accountability and responsibility. Because I ain't never said I was perfect. I destroyed communities, hurt families, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it took me to damn near spend my fucking whole life confined to realizing that ain't it. That ain't it. If you gonna be a product, be a good product. Don't be a waste of a product. And that's what's happening right now. People are becoming a waste of a product because they let the environment rot them. You know what I'm saying? The environment is just rotting. And you know when something rots, a lot of times it rots from the inside out. So then it becomes a deep-rooted rot. And then they try to spread that rottenness into the atmosphere. And it's bad when that rottenness is coming from an original person because that's a lot of rotten energy. And it takes a lot of us to fight it. Like, this is just facts. You don't gotta take my word for it. You can take everything that I'm saying and Google it, and everything that I'm telling you is gonna pop up. I'm telling you, man, once you realize how strong your melanin is, man, once you realize the type of power that melanin is, that superpower, that melanin in your skin, then you become in tune with everything around you, man. Everything around you. It just depends on what you let dictate everything around you. I mean, you're going to lead with emotions, you're going to lead with intelligence, you're going to lead with common sense, you're going to lead with some form of consciousness. I'd rather just be well-rounded. You know what I mean? Just be well-rounded. Like, a lot of my years living, I haven't dealt with a lot of emotions. I suppressed a lot of my emotions. You know what I mean? Because of my environment that I was in, a lot of those emotions that I had bottled up, I really couldn't let them out the way I wanted to let them out. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. That's why they say you gotta be mentally strong, man. Like shit like that. You gotta be mentally strong, man, because you gotta be able to be disciplined enough to bottle them up and know that it's an expiration date on the bottle, and at that expiration date you're gonna be able to let it out, but you're gonna be organized when you let it out. You're gonna be civilized about it. So it's not a dumb let out. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I try not to put out bad energy, man. You know what I mean? Because I don't react good under bad energy myself. You know what I mean? I know how to conduct myself, but I don't at the spur, like at the instant, it's like I gotta make a decision right then and there, and I gotta do it fast because I'm already leaning towards how I really want to react. So I learned to do that. I learned to put the brakes on shit and just hold up and slow everything down around me and make the right decision. It's a struggle. It's a struggle, but it's worth it. It's a worth it struggle.
I see my bros. Look, see me cooking with the left wrist. I can switch flows and ambidextrous. Skip from the pot, get the extras. Everything counts with perspective. Scottside where I'm from, I'm connected. Pockets eating good, look like precious. Why you other niggas starving and anorexic? Stir fry in the kitchen, got the best whip. Say I'm legendary, man, I got the best twist. Black salt pay, nigga, I just chef shit. Big gas, nigga, that's the best shit. Dosey-do smoking, got the best lip. A hit of pack wood, leave you breathless. This is for the grown, this ain't for the reckless. How you let little niggas snatch a necklace? Not good enough. the hood, you ain't protected. Not a man on you ain't respected. Real recognized, you gotta respect it. Fake love, man, it's easily detected. Why they sick, man, I guess that they infected. Get that over there, nigga, get rejected. Oh, you hating motherfuckers get neglected. Niggas mad, they can see that I'm selected. Grind hard so the outcome is reflected. Boy, too cool, nothing you can tell me. Hit him with filet, y'all hit him with the jelly. Yo, this red cheese chicken looking like a deli. Make tricks for the flip, never ring it on the celly. Did my footwork, now I'm plotting on the melly. Oops, I'm in the milli. Try and stop me and I'm leaving niggas steady. Cause I'm on it heavy. I'll be on the clock every minute, every second. Left wrist, right wrist, whip that white shit. Beat that beat on my ice shit. Everything swish on my mic shit. This too easy on my life shit. See me shine.
Boy T Ross, the 845 shit. You already know what it is. Your boy Coach at 5950. The big cup is in the building, and I'm here rocking with y'all, man. I mean, getting some things off my chest. I mean, this is how I do, man, because this is what it is. This is the truth. This is the truth segment. I mean, new season, new things. I mean, got a couple classics I keep on the roster. I mean, just because. Which I like my new intro though. Like I'm from real that intro fire, right? Yeah, man. Gotta keep that intro on there like that, man. You know what it is, man. You sitting here with the boy Coach 5950, aka No Face, 845 and Square Park. Jack. You see me. Let's go.
Culture. Catch me side. Piece of the God. Ever since you left. Your big all 7, you picked the right one for this one, baby. Let the big cut drop on this one. I wish you were here. It's Culture. Check it. Look, I'm close to losing it. I'm telling everybody here, y'all overdoing it. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I'm trying to do the right thing and spend time with my mother. I'll shoot you if I gotta duck you. Don't put me in nothing I ain't do, homie, fuck you. I've been through trials and tribulations with a chick on some fake spiritual shit. Man, I'm losing my focus. Had to get back on my shit and fix was broken. It was a chink in the oxygen tank, I was choking. One broad wanted to owe me, but hold please, I'm trying to walk right, but I'm still a parolee. I ain't seen my daughter in 18 years. I don't even know if she likes me, it's weird. Call me when the check clears, not a moment sooner. They try to destroy my eyes, doom bars, boom bars. We break it down like methadone. Main Street, in and out like mecca clothes. I'm sick of the system, it's all shaky. Persistently sucking our blood and killing our babies. But maybe it was you a tad bit shaky, and a product of the house and a block, and the cops that shot me, and the cats that snake me, and those who hate me. But greatly, I'm backed up and jacked up and
I've got to stop and get myself together. All I can see is stop.
You know what it is, man. We keep the classics on the countdown and shit. You chilling with the big cup himself. I'm here vibing with you. I mean, yo, make sure y'all go check out my son Ice the Garden. Make sure y'all go check that movie out. It's called Sing Sing. You know what I'm saying? It's about a man who's is locked up and he's showing dudes how to like act and shit and deal with Shakespeare. You know, my boy Ice the God is in there, and yours truly is in the movie itself. I'm just waiting for it to come out so I can go cop that shit. I mean, to have something to put on my resume. I got a couple scenes in there, man. Yeah. I got a couple scenes in there, man. So yeah, man, make sure when that joint come out, it's called Sing Sing. When it come out, make sure y'all go check that out, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can get called by my casting agent, you know what I mean, for some more roles. Plus I need them checks. I mean, I need some more roles. I mean, so definitely hit me up. Shout out to Miss Rita Powers. I mean, casting agent definitely do a thing, man. I mean, that COVID shit fucking niggas up. So, you know, hopefully we be back on soon. I mean, but all in all, you know, we out here living reality. You know, we taking things for what they really are, not for what they appear to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, we doing something that we don't normally do. I mean, because I was never one to give people the benefit of the doubt. I figured that that's something that you gotta earn. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me to sit there and say, like, you my friend, you gotta earn that. You know what I mean? Because that's something like friend is a strong word. You know what I'm saying? And people run around with that shit and just say it loosely, like, yeah, that's my friend, that's my brother. Especially if you calling the motherfucker your family. That ain't really your family, like that's your family. That's strong. You gotta have a mean bond. You gotta have that in order to do that. Cause listen, you got people that ain't even got strong bonds with their real family. So for you to call somebody that's not your real, that gotta be strong. Like I got a person that I call my brother. I'm saying it's my son Aaron. I mean, this nigga been with me since diapers, through everything. He went this way, I went that way. He ain't judged me, none of that shit. This nigga in the Navy. He been in the Navy the whole time I was up north. This nigga ain't never judged me. He ain't never said it was my fault, nothing. Nigga send me books, send me some money from time to time. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga never judged me, man. Stayed the same person all the time, regardless of what happened, whatever journey we both took in our lives. That's my brother, man. Straight up. Straight up. I mean, so I get it. But for you to do that, you got to have a bond. It can't just be made up today. They made you laugh. Oh, they like my sister. No, that shit don't work like that. Because when you say shit like that, that means you taking on their responsibility too, and you willing to do it. You see what I'm saying? Because your like your blood family, like, you know, I don't know how some people think, but I think regardless of like what y'all go through, you really ain't got no choice but to take on your siblings' responsibility. So if you just calling somebody, yo, that's like my brother, my sister, then that means you saying you willing to take on all their responsibilities too. Obligations, troubles, problems, all that. Whether you got the solution or you the problem, whatever. Y'all in it to win it. 10 toes down. That's what that means. So you can't just say it just to say it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say it just to say it. You got to say it and mean it. Yo, that's like my sister. That's like my brother. Then mean it. That's all. That's what I'm saying. We got to start living truth. The truth. Not your truth, my truth, his truth, her truth. We got to start living the truth. And it's only one.
Hear him screaming every night, they like you gotta fight. Auntie told me grab a pipe, don't let him take it left. So every time my twin pop out, I'm gripping with my right. Having dreams of Blake shoe, they tryna take my life. I keep it real, won't let this nasty bitch up out my sight. Cause she's so crazy when she talk, it's like a blinding light. Yeah, I see money, but not the type to change my mama life. Yeah, I see honeys, but not the type I think my mama like. Yeah, I've been hungry, I was robbing, bro was rolling dice. Yeah, we got pounds, but when I'm with you, girl, it make my night. Yeah, I sip penny, cause I don't know how it's gonna go tonight. Like, will I get rich or is somebody gonna leave me cold tonight? We took the stash, but we could've walked out with your soul that night. I don't even brag, I do it here, then I lay low that night. Hand close to my pistol, smoking Zod, cause it get cold at night. Told my mom I'm sorry, I'ma be riding down this road for life.
You up, bro, so whatever it is, yeah, it's on y'all. Think like, you get people out of survival mode, they start thinking different. I did, you know, when I figured out how to get myself out of a situation, my approach to life and people was different. I wasn't so angry, I didn't have my guard up. I wasn't so aggressive, I wasn't so negative all day.
I keep a blick but don't show it. I spit my soul like a poet. I'm working hard, they won't notice till I show money, lose focus. They hate this shit that I'm quoting. Even my bitch feeling hopeless. We running fast through emotions, feel like we losing this moment. I miss my guys, I can't get them back. Have conversation while I'm leaning back. I tell them I love them, he said that shit back. We done jump fences together in black. See me on Mars, ain't no looking back. I done fell off for a couple of racks. She tell me she love me, I look and I laugh. Cause shorty a hoe, I ain't just talking to scope. Shorty on go, when I just tell her to blow, she get on her knees, sneeze. The pain make it a little harder to breathe. These niggas ain't fucking with me, they balls on E. Miss some John like R.I.P. Real money nigga first show me a P. Ever since then I've been robbing low key. Get it? Got it, I'm gone. Sell a few packs and I'm on. Your bitch gon' fuck little nigga, I'm a dog. Ain't she like the way that I move, I do my.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm here, man. Culture 5950, aka No Face, man. The Big Cup, Kingdom's finest, man. Yeah, a lot of power moves being made, big moves being made. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just the transition. This is called the evolution of life. This is the, you know what I mean? Like everybody has to evolve at some point in time in life. You know what I mean? Just hopefully, you know, it don't be too late or you ain't got to go through like anything like traumatic to force you or motivate you to kick in the gear to evolve. I mean, because people go through traumatizing shit and just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And don't evolve. But me being the intellectual individual that I am, I think it's impossible not to evolve because of time and motion being one and the same. I mean, so whether or not you think you evolving as getting older, you actually are. I mean, but you know, it is that's just dealing with the science of time and motion. I mean, but yeah. But like I said, man, the most important thing that I brought up today, man, was dealing with the truth, man. We got to get back to dealing with the truth. The truth. Stop letting these politicians dictate what the truth is. Let me give you some real truth right here, right? It's the real truth right here. These are truths that we know. Men cannot be women. That's the truth. That's a fact. Women cannot be men. That's the truth. That's a fact. That's a truth. That's a fact. Those are examples. These are truths and facts. Don't let these people sit here and try to rewrite history, present, and future, because that's exactly what they're trying to do. Now you got motherfuckers running around talking about, yo, we found recent studies of hermaphroditism and all this extra shit, and it's like, yo, come on, man. Like, y'all been trying to train motherfuckers to like normalize this shit for years, and it's like, come on now. Like, and then you penalizing people for not falling for it. You serious? So you're gonna penalize me for not jacking this crazy shit that y'all talking about? I don't have to. See, that's the problem. That's why a lot of people mad, because you making people feel like they have to jack this shit. While black people still trying to get treated like regular human beings for the past 400 to 500 years. But y'all making people, y'all forcing people and penalizing people if they not jacking this hermaphroditism and this transism and all this extra shit that's going on out here. Make that make sense. So I still gotta fight as a black man to be respected on the same soil that's mine. But you make it law that I have to jack this shit. And the crazy thing about it is people are jacking it. They jacking it. You should have seen, yo, when this shit first started. Now I'm locked up. I'm watching the news every day. When this shit first started, I'm seeing women jacking this shit like, oh, he finally came out the closet. He living his truth. He doing that. It was all good in the hood. Like, then when these motherfuckers start getting into sports and breaking all the records and shit, now it's like, no, they can't compete in women's sports. He can't be doing that. Listen, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too now. You got to pick a side. You know what I mean? Like, y'all chose that side just to be mad at the man for no motherfucking reason. Like, I don't even understand how. Let me tell the black sisters something. Hold on, let me put this cigarette out real quick. I don't understand how a lot of the black sisters got caught up in all this Me Too, women's lib, all this extra bullshit. I don't understand how. Because for one, that all that shit originated from a movement that was dealing with the Daughters of the Confederacy. You know who they was? These were a bunch of females, right? Look it up, Google it. It's the Daughters of the Confederacy. These were a group of women that got mad because they couldn't be in the KKK because they were women, because their own men wasn't letting they women have no rights. So then they started the women's liberation, and it just so happens that a lot of these women that's in the shit, right? They was in charge of the school system, the books that got put in the schools and all type of shit. So what these broads did, these racist, prejudiced broads did, is they took the books that were in the schools out of the schools and rewrote them, the history, everything that was in the books. So what you reading in the books is a derivative from what these ladies wrote inside of these books. It's crazy. Look it up. Daughters of the Confederacy. Yeah. A bunch of white women that got mad because they couldn't be in the KKK. So that's what they started. And that's the teachings, indoctrinations that they implemented in the school system. To have black people feeling inferior. If you are not white, you're inferior. This is facts. So now you got a bunch of sisters a part of the same Me Too movement that was actually being funded by KKK members. So now they ruining people's lives with all these sexual harassment suits and all this extra shit. Motherfuckers is being crucified and their careers and lives is being ruined before they even get their day in court. Motherfuckers don't even get arrested. Lose his job, his money, his wife, kids, everything. And the same people pushing this Me Too organization is the same people that was funding transgender operations on little kids. And that's a fact. Look it up. That's a fact. That's right in the Bloomberg report. That's a fact. But these are the movements we support because they know how to use key words to play on our emotions to get us to feel sympathetic on their plight when we still ain't even become successful in our plight. So now you got a bunch of black men walking around acting like bitches, dressing like females, switching tight ass pants on because they get more respect, or they think they get more respect that way than they do as a regular black man. When all you did is become entertainment. Now you a tool because you done sold your soul. It's crazy, man. And then we allow them to come up. Do you ever notice how every time like one of they prominent people go down for some crazy shit, they try to tear down or spread rumors out there about some of our prominent people? It's like they try to level off the playing field. You know what I'm saying? Harvey Weinstein, you get Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck is going on here? Y'all still ain't get Woody Allen. That nigga married his wife when she was only like 15. He went to fucking North Korea to get her. And y'all still ain't say nothing about this nigga. Oh, fucking man, y'all crazy, man. Backwards ass system, man. And y'all keep falling for the same shit every time. Every time. I don't even know what this one is.
Started on the corner and I took it overseas. It's better to make investments than diamond flood of Jesus. Pieces to each his own, enough facetious tone. My style's my own, these rappers just clones and teaching, preaching. Nah, I'm just speaking, my rhyme and reason, feel the beating. Main event for the evening, I'll let you know when I'm leaving. Trust me, if you reaching, your family gon' be grieving. Hoping you on the semen. Man of many hats, residual paperbacks. Criminals in the rack, subliminal on the track. Infidel with a gap, the switch make it go black. I was raised with a strap, we evolve and adapt. Say a jack of all trades is a master of none, but he's still always better than a master of one. Y'all can have it back, but only after I'm done. N-O-R-E, a nigga live this life on a run. Do is get the signal, little niggas are dumb. Better focus on where you at because it ain't where you from. Second to none, herding the suburbs and the slums. I take my losses on the battlefield, I'm never gonna run. Had to get rid of some niggas wasn't playing their positions. How you expect to ever get paid if you don't listen? Everything that glitters ain't gold, but it's gon' glisten under the right lighting, and depending where you sitting. Listen.
The happiness that I've caused you will never let me be free, and I'm getting no rest.
Only one way in and ain't no.
Yeah, shout it out. Shout it out to the boy, man. 845 and Mansion Square Park, man. The boy Cans and shit, man. Ain't here from a long time. But yeah, you sitting here rocking with your boy Culture 5950, aka No Face, the Big Cup. I'm signing off, man. Hope everybody listening understood everything that I was saying. I mean, don't just pick one thing. Listen to the whole thing. That's how you grasp the information. That's how you understand. That's how understanding is understood. And then you can elevate for it to be overstood. You know what I'm saying? Never stay under, always over. Nothing less, always more. They whips in the jet, you know how I do.
Yeah. It's real shit, man. Listen. It's all or nothing for me. Don't get in my way. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's Culture 5950, man, aka No Face, man. I earned these names. You feel me? Like,